Welcome to this fantastic large property here set in Castlecrine here in Sixmilebridge, just minutes drive back into the village with all access to local shops, services and amenities to include the railway station, and minutes drive in further linking on to the M18 motorway for easy access to Shannon, Limerick or Ennis. The property here being part of the initial Castlecrine Estate, so built back in the 1800s originally, as you can see, with a fantastic stone finish. We have a number of brick arches and features here throughout the property. As you can see to the rear here, then we're looking on towards the original house of the Castlecrine dwelling and estate, and as I say, further overlooking agricultural farmlands here then, and on down even to Shannon Estuary. The property has got our stone wall front boundary here with our private parking just set away here to the front, and part, as I say, of the initial Castlecrine Estate here, just linking directly on towards the manor house and what was the old castle initially, and part of it then, as you see, with our detached dwelling. There was a separate property here just adjacent, and further part of the Castlecrine Estate in terms of buildings and farm buildings here on the local roadway. As our private dwelling here to the front with our private site, should I say, here to the rear of the detached dwelling. Currently layout is for two properties, so it's all completely remodernised back in the early 1990s. So you talk about re-roof. We have got oil central heating then for both properties, and connections into our private sewage treatment system on site and our mains water. As you can see, we've got a fantastic parking area here to the front of the property. We've also got a further separate access in here onto the rear, so we've got our driveway to the front or to the rear of the property, and fantastic mature trees here throughout our site. Then we'll get maintenance-free boundary or maintenance-free flower beds as much as possible here, and our raised lawn area here. So the line of the trees here being our boundary area, and say fantastic parking again here into the rear. See a little sunroom conservatory area built on here to the side, so just onto the south-facing side of the property. And again, as you see here, just along the rear then, in terms of the stone finish, we've got our outdoor sheds, and then our lawn area then here just set up onto the rear of the dwelling. So just to give a view again, as you can see, towards the Castlecrine part of the tower and part of the initial estate, and say fantastic mature lawn area here then to the rear of the dwelling, and overlooking, as I say, towards Shannon Estuary here and on towards our countryside back looking in towards Sixmilebridge village. So just coming back to the front of the building here, and as I say, we are selling here as one entire property. We're currently out just done as two units. So coming into our main entrance hallway here, on the first part we've got our laminate timber flooring, and then a fantastic feature here with our stone and brick with our timber wall cladding. And so just to give an idea, then back onto our front of our window here, just looking out onto our front parking and driveway space. So just coming here, we've got our open plan kitchen and living dining area with the sunroom here just off. So again, fantastic features on both front and rear walls here with exposed stone and brickwork. That's an excellent light then with our front and rear aspect windows, and south facing here to the side then with the double doors leading onto our conservatory area. We've got our laminate timber flooring then here in our living and dining space, and further onto our sunroom then with our flagstone and tile flooring. And as you can see, our stairs then with our understairs doors then leading to the upstairs first floor bedrooms. Breakfast bar island here just separating from the kitchen space, and that's complete with our flagstone style tile flooring, sink area, and further then we've got our electric oven with overhead extractor. And as I say, built-in units in here, and just keeping the floor units just to keep the feature here on our wall and our natural stone and brick. So fantastic large open plan space, and as mentioned then we've got our sunroom here just in our extension then built onto the side, and this part here then just with our little vaulted ceiling, wraparound windows and door to a rear garden. As I say, our initial step area with our tiled flooring. So fantastic natural daylight here, and just further onto the side of the dwelling for our living space. Just coming back off our entrance hallway area, we've got our main reception room, and again another fantastic large room here. We've got our laminate timber flooring again throughout, and again, as you can see, our exposed brickwork here and stone with our wall cladding. And down here just to the front in with our stained glass, just to give a nice feature here, just very light but keeping the privacy. And we've got a raised eye level then solid fuel fireplace, and that's complete then again, as you can see, with our timber decorative surround. So fantastic little features, as you can see, with our brickwork and stonework here on our flagstones, and again just overlooking then onto the rear of the property. So just continuing then on the ground floor, we've got our utility area here then just leading into our bathroom, so just completing with further storage, timber flooring and plumbing here, wash machine. Directly behind this wall then would lead into the second part of the dwelling, and as you can see here, the brickwork arch here just would continue on into the second dwelling, so easily to open it up back into one overall fantastic large property then if desired. And main bathroom here then on the ground floor, so fantastic large bathroom here with our solid timber flooring. We've got our bath with our tiled surround, again our wall cladding and our feature rear wall, and separate shower unit then with a washing basin and WC, and again directly behind the wall here then behind the washing basin is the bathroom in the further unit. So as I say, easily to reconnect it if desired, and just currently I've just suited to have it partly separated. So just coming back here to the kitchen and dining space, just give a further overall view here on the fantastic space in the kitchen and living and dining area. And onto our stairs here then just for our first floor in this part here with our 3 bedrooms. We've got our solid timber flooring here, little seating area in our landing area, attic access and access into the eaves then, so we've overhead little attic area and access to the side attic eaves. And fantastic main bedroom here in this room, so excellent light as you can see, again our solid timber flooring. We've got our front and rear aspect Velux windows, side aspect window as you see overlooking onto the countryside to the side here, and excellent space here. Then we've got a recessed TV unit here on our wall, ceiling spotlights, and an excellent space in the main bedroom, which is also then complete here with our ensuite. And the ensuite then has our washing basin, shower unit with our tile surround, and complete then with our stained solid timber flooring and our WC. So just coming across with 2 very similar sized rooms in here either side. So both complete with our laminate timber flooring and our Velux window, and further room then again very similar with our laminate timber flooring and our overhead Velux window. Yeah, so just coming here then into the second part here of the property, and again into our entrance hallway in this section. So we've got a little storage unit here which has our washing machine and utility, and a further understairs storage. Again a little fantastic wall here exposed with our stone and brickwork, solid timber flooring then, which is nice backdrop, and we've got our stairs then leading here to the first floor. So just coming to this side of it, we've got our open plan large living room area. Again, you see our side and rear aspect windows with again our wall cladding, and a feature again our exposed stone and brickwork, solid timber flooring then, and we've got our feature solid fuel stove. That's complete then with our decorative timber surround. Further idea, and again you can see fantastic detail here and work done on the property. Just give further idea back onto our entrance area, and then we've got to the side here then is our kitchen and dining space. So again, a fantastic large room. We've got our slate effect tile flooring with our 1-floor kitchen units then with our splashback tiling, side aspect window, and integrated in here we've got our double electric oven with our plumbing space for fridge and our dishwasher. And again, further idea here in terms of the fantastic detail and the stonework and the brickwork here throughout, and a dining area then with our timber wall cladding and timber flooring. And again, you can see just fantastic little features here in terms of the detail then on the stone and the original features from the property, as I say, dating back into the mid 1800s. So just coming on this side of the property, and as mentioned, back then behind the wall here in our entrance hallway will be connection, so easy enough to connect it back in to make one fantastic large dwelling. And coming to the downstairs here, then we've got our main bathroom, and again this is behind the WC and the washing basin as shown in the video earlier. This would be where the other bathroom connects up, so as I say, easy enough to reconnect back in. And we've got our tile flooring here then, a separate shower again and a separate bath unit, so just nicely hidden again with our tile surround, WC, and our washing basin with our overhead wall mirror and wall light, And again, our cladding and rear aspect stone and brickwork on our rear aspect window. Now, so just coming here to the landing then, under a fantastic large landing space here with our storage closet here with your immersion controls, front and rear aspect Felix window, and our solid timber flooring here throughout. And again, to come into the right hand side in here, which again will be our wall connecting up into the two rooms. Directly behind here, we've got a first of our rooms here with our lava timber flooring and our rear aspect window. And then two further rooms here into the front. So just come to the next one here. Again, our solid timber flooring and front aspect Felix window. And then our main room here on this side of the property, again our solid timber flooring and rear aspect window, feature wall panelling, full wall of built-in wardrobes and storage units, and again then further ensuite here then to this part of the property. So just to give an idea here in our ensuite, again then is complete with our tile flooring, washer basin with our tile or splashback, and complete in our WC, and we have our shower unit in again here with our tiles around. So is the general details here on this unique property set in the Castlecrine area. For further information or indeed to arrange an appointment to view the property, please feel free to contact our office here on 065 68 40200. Thank you.